Good morning, everybody. And we're starting off with an attack, as usual. I was kind of expecting it, but it took me a bit by surprise. Because they came up from behind the tree. So I didn't really see them. I was up checking the garden, as usual. I must stop going to that garden. It's dangerous going up to the garden. Yeah, this guy's going to run around again. Yeah, they're no good behind there. I can't shoot you there. He's running, ducking behind the rock there. I can't see him. That's it. You go somewhere else. Right, so now he's gone round the front, and this is where we have the problem because I can't see down there. I can't get down the ladder. Where'd he go? Oh, he's running home. That's a shame. But that was Charlie, so I'm not bothered about Charlie. But yeah, I've got a pretty good angle from here. As long as they come down into our choke point, then I'm quite happy with that. So, anyway, right. Good morning. Welcome back. This is Subsistence, 90 days per year, normal mode, normal attacks, normal everything. And it's living up to its name, because every time I go up to the garden, I get attacked. Anyway, as you can see, not doing very well on the old food situation. I've cooked some eggs and steak overnight, and we do have a very, very nice rack of ribs to have for breakfast. Yeah, I was up checking on the garden, just sorting that out. It needs fertilizer. I've put a little bit of... oh, no point doing that, is there? Yeah, I put a little bit of water in it just now. Just so that it's got some, and get that going, get that going, and these are ready, so I'll just check the remainder in there. Yeah, so we're expecting an attack off Bravo and Alpha at some point today. It seems that the attacks, no matter what I do, always seem to follow on. Like, I attack them and they revenge, and then after a couple of days everything returns to normal and they go back to their attacking on the same day all the time, which is kind of annoying. It's quite good in a way because it means once I get that attack day out of the way, I've got 2 clear days, so I don't dislike that situation, but it does mean you have a very hectic day and then 2 pretty quiet days. So in terms of spreading out the action, it would work a lot better if they were on separate days. But we got what we got, so we have to live with it. I think this here I'm going to change. It needs repairing anyway. Having a full height one there means they hide behind it. As you saw, he came and stood here to try and shoot me, and I just can't see him from there. So I want to bring these out a little bit to get it away from that tree and go back to a half height one, or at least reduce the height of that one. Yeah, that bit's not working well for me at all, but the rest of it not dissatisfied with. Right, let's put some of this stuff away, and that one. That one. Yeah, that could go upstairs, and those go upstairs anyway. I'm going to keep those on me, I think, for attack day. The revolver does do a really good job. Get a few more of those back. I mean, the rifle arguably is better at long range, and we are kind of shooting at long range from up here. But, oh, did I not reload it? Oh, yeah, no, it's 6, isn't it? I keep forgetting it's Keep thinking it's 8. It's not, it's 6. Yeah, so, put that back. Get some wood in there. Yeah. 2 more. Yeah. So I don't want to hang around in the base all day waiting for an attack, but I do want to try and be here for it. So we've got a lockpick and we've nearly got enough to make another one. I was kind of hoping today that it would be Alpha or Bravo that attacked early. And then we could have gone and raided them. But because it was Charlie, there's not much I can do with Charlie at the moment. I don't have the means to make a breaching charge, and you really need at least a breaching charge and possibly a few grenades to go through the doors, because there's so many doors. It's a waste to attack Charlie if you can't get to all the loot crates. Go around that bear. So yeah, I think we'll wait and we'll build up to that. So again, thank you for all the comments and suggestions, and you are absolutely right. I should not be collecting the eggs until I'm on my way home. Because collecting the eggs on my way out means... didn't we have a rabbit in there? I thought I caught a rabbit. Am I mistaken? Ooh, yeah. No fertilizer whatsoever. So, I think I went out looking for rabbits and didn't manage to find one. I think that's what that was all about. Let's top that off. And... yeah, so we're in September. I do have a sweater on. We're going to be looking out for cotton. So again, if you see any and I don't see it, you must yell at the screen and tell me I'm an idiot and I missed a piece. I should say, I can't guarantee I'll hear you, but I will try. Might as well get all this while we're here. Ooh, okay, I'll take a breath before I attempt that one. So yeah, a lot of good suggestions, thank you very much. Winter is coming. We do have a couple of months before the lake freezes, even if the weather does turn cold. But yeah, stocking up on pearls is probably a good idea. That way we can at least continue with projects throughout the winter. So we'll be doing that again at some point. But I'm not going to do that on attack day. I would like to be somewhere close to home. And blueberries, I am reliably informed, spawn in pairs. So if you find a blueberry, it's worth looking around the local immediate area for the other one. One of these rabbits is going to have to survive. I could put an animal trap out. Again, that was another suggestion. Thank you very much for that. And that's potassium, and I should be collecting that. Thank you very much for that. But I don't like using animal traps or fish traps for that matter. You will remember when we first started this playthrough, I was using fish traps. And their durability just goes down so quickly. I think it's 4 days, 4 game days, and then it's gone. So you have to make a concerted effort at all times to keep them repaired, maybe even carry a hammer around with you all the time, which I find is just a nuisance. And as you can see, generally speaking, having said that, can't see any. Generally speaking, I don't have a problem finding animals. Until, of course, I want them, and then they're nowhere to be found. Ain't that normal? Now, there is a rogue camp over there somewhere, just on the side of Dry Mountain. So, I don't want to don't want to bumble into them. But we will have the locked crate. Yay, 2 cotton seeds. And, wow, lots of iron. Look, 25 iron fragments. That's unusual to get that many back. The rest is fairly okay-ish. Sinew. Nice. Not a bad locked crate at all. Nowadays you've got to go and pick him up straight away, and he is alive. Let's just grab this. Ooh. Wow. That's a strange loot day today, isn't it? Another one there. Got to get this rabbit back before he dies. Should be alright, they do last for a few minutes. But obviously when you've shot them, they're starting off at a lower health, so... You can pick rabbits up, I don't know if you've ever managed it. I've done it once, I think. If you just happen to be in the right place as they're running past, maybe they run up to the water's edge and then double back, and you just happen to be in the right place, you can pick them up. But you certainly can't chase them down, they're much faster than you. Okay. Oh. Where is he? Level 3. Come on. Come walkies. Away from there. Put him on this top of this rock here, and then hopefully we'll leave him there. Should have lost him by now, I think. There you go, Wabbit. Grow big, grow strong, and don't do what this rabbit did. That would not be good. Okay? Yep. Behave yourself. Yes, I'm talking to an animated rabbit. Never mind that. Let's get this stuff back to base. I suspect the next 2 attacks are going to be around about later on, if not into the evening. Because it tends to alternate that way, and we had one this morning, but they could come at any time, so... Wise to be prepared. These things always look damaged from a distance, and it always worries me as I'm approaching the base, and you think, oh man, I'm taking damage, and then... And you get close and you realise, no, it hasn't actually taken damage, it's just the texture. It always worries me. Thought we'd use that door for a change. Don't use that very often. Right, what am I doing? Oh, rabbit, yes. That one. Need all that on us, do we? Oh, not that one. I think that's it. Okay. Might as well convert that one. Oh. We've overflowed on everything. Anything else? Nope. That's that one. That's that one. Ooh, we overflowed on those, look. That's never happened before. That. Yeah, it's not a common thing to overflow on medicinal tonics, because you're usually busy using them on health kits and things. But I mean, I've got 56 fish oil there, and I've hardly done any fishing, so just goes to show how it builds up. Right, put that away. That's precious. And this should be okay. Yeah. I'm going to chuck a little bit on that, just keep that going. I kind of want to do some building work. I've got an idea for lowering this window. And yes, thank you for the comment. I could put, with a temporary foundation, a little step in here just to lift me up a little bit. But I think I actually have another solution which involves dropping the whole window down. And I could get away with it because below me is just another kind of, well, not really a flat wall, I suppose. Yeah, maybe that's not going to work. Above me is another flat wall, but we've taken this whole level out, so yeah, maybe the little step is the better idea. Just a little quarter panel here, something for me to stand on. We'll have to see, but I'm quite happy with the if they come into our choke point, I'm quite happy with the angle I get from here. I think that's pretty good coverage, because they're not going to come closer than that. If they do, they're going to be behind the rock and they're not a threat to me anyway. So running around here, as long as they squat to shoot at me, I'm quite confident that I can nail them from there. Right, let's make another... Let's want to keep these going as long as we can. Especially as long as we're getting cotton seeds and good stuff out of them. It'd be really annoying to be out and about knowing you could have made one and not having done so. So there is other stuff I want to do. I still want to do some more upgrades on the weapons and things. But lockpicks are important, especially in the winter months. So okay. So again, I might go this way, although we're going to be a bit careful of the cougar. Can't get through there. I don't know where the cougar is at the moment. I know where the black wolf is. Oh, what? How many miles away? Well, he's hungry. Oh, there's the cougar. Good job we dropped down anyway. Did you see her? Hiding under the tree there. Just frightened away a deer. Yeah, I just thought I'd come this way for a change. Can't go too far towards Happy Mountain because of the rogues. Ooh. Lots of animals. All bunched up in a little group. Ooh. What are you doing up there? He's got short sleeves, so you can tell he's a rogue. But I'm pretty sure the rogues were over here. I don't think they were that far over. Yeah, definitely rogues. Maybe I misidentified it on the map. I thought they were in this little dip here. Not to worry. Go this way instead. Yeah, I don't want to go too far because of these attacks, and the sun is... oh yeah, sun is already past the meridian, so we better go back closer to home and hang around for a bit. Yeah, see, blueberry, so I don't think it's always the case, but certainly it does seem to be the case in many instances where if you find one, you'll find another. Oh, nice, bottle of water. Okay. Keeping my eye open for another lock crate, but I think we've had the one that spawns in the woodland here, so probably won't see another one for a little while. And the moose. Level 3, so we'll leave him well alone. Yay! He survived as well. Right, so that's our 2 rabbits, at least. So, by the time they get to level 10, we should have acquired a fair bit of, for lack of a better description, fertilizer. I hope. Oh. Yeah, see, we got 8 already. They are quite prolific, let's put it that way. Can reach. Could really do with giving them some more water as well. Want them to run out of that. Fertilizer's not so important because they do still grow without it, but they don't grow without water, so. Yeah, might as well purify this while we're here. Might as well keep going while we're here anyway. Lovely. And we've got a wolf on the top of the bank there, and I think the bear that I dragged away is probably still hanging around. Yep, there it is there. Oh. No. Maybe not. Come on, bear. Come up here where you can be useful. Oh. Ow! Firing grenade arrows at me. If they use all their grenade arrows up missing me, it's better. Right, where are you, you little sods? You've come all the way around, have you? Ooh, swine. Thinking he's probably trapped up there now, so... Wow. Oh. Oh, something just broke. I think that was the wall there. Well, out of all of that, we only got one. So there was a guy up by that tree there. I think it was because he was still arriving when I ran round the back of the base, so he's gone high. That's a bit of a nuisance. Okay, so just reanalyzing that. The problem is the time it takes me to get from there to here. I don't... Like, they've run around here, and I've run down here to shoot them, and they've been here long enough, and they'd run around again, so that's kind of not working. And the only way I can think that we could circumvent that problem is to change the ladder hatch for a set of stairs. Started keeping chickens now, apparently. Yeah, it's quicker to go up and down stairs. Okay, we'll have to have a rethink on that one. We need to do some repairs on those anyway. So I'm thinking we have got another attack coming in. Put some of this away. There. Just that. Ooh, I'm hungry. Just close that for a minute. Grab a little bit of food. So, what have we got? 6. 6. Ooh, we don't have any bottled water. Thought we had bottled water. Right, okay, so let me replace the bandage. Yeah, so how could I... maybe here? No, because that curves around there. Trouble is, with our fighting window being up there and the door being underneath, makes it very difficult to put any stairs in there, doesn't it? What we could do is put stairs here instead of the ladder hatch. That might work. But then what do I do with the ladder hatch? Ooh. Let's just quickly make a set and we'll see what happens. That way round. I think we'll probably end up dismantling this. I can't actually think of a use for it here. But for now, I'm just going to stick it there, out of the way. That's kind of getting in the way for these stairs, so we're going to have to move these stairs as well. Ugh, it's all change, isn't it? And we need a quarter panel for there, I think. Could turn that one round, but there's a little point. What size is that? Yeah, that's a half. That way, and then we just need a quarter for there. Sorry, it's gone dark again. I won't be a sec. I just want to try this before the next attack. I think we've got one more attack to come. Yep. He was right. Shoot at my base. Horrible man. I see you. Creeping through the darkness. He's trying to run up the top. Whoa, that was a long throw. There we go. So yeah, when they behave themselves, I'm no problem at all. When they start playing silly buggers, that becomes an issue. Right, I'll leave those lights on for now, because we need to go out and collect the loot. And I didn't need my stairs, after all. That's typical. Right, pop that back on there. Attacks are over now, so we can go back to that one. Let me see if we can find all these bags, and then I'll come out and repair all of this. Yeah, it's really annoying when they attack this late at night, because there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Even though we killed all three of them, there may be one or perhaps even two left at the base, but it's too late to even contemplate raiding a base. And that's probably why it's programmed to do it that way. Right, that goes in there. And that. And that. That goes upstairs. I have no idea what I'm doing with those at the moment. Yeah, I might have to change these stairs for the ones that face the other way and bring them up here, I think. Just to make transition easier. Oh, that's handy. I haven't got anything. Who's in there? Yeah. Right. Oh, that hammer's not looking very healthy either, is it? Take some of those, and some of those. And actually, I'll take some of those as well, because I think we're going to need to build something anew. Wow, it's almost worth stripping that down and building a new one, isn't it? You shooting down there? I know the last little bit of the repair I'm doing here is just a waste of a nail, but because they're taking so much damage, I want to make sure they have full... No, I won't bother with that one. Full durability, so destroyed these as well. Now I could upgrade to alloy sheets, but the reason for not doing so is because alloy sheets require crafting. You know, you have to not just get the wood but actually convert it, which takes time. Whereas, no, not that one. With just the wood, all you need is wooden nails. You know, it's simple, just wood nails, off you go. So that's kind of why I've not been upgrading them to alloy sheets. Okay, let's... where are we? Of those. Hopefully that's big enough to stretch. Don't want to put too big a gap in, but you do need to have like a gap, because you want the hunters to effectively not see it. Like, to them it should not appear to be an obstruction. No, don't want you to snap, thank you very much. Round in the middle. We need another one, haven't we? Yeah, so this bit here, I thought if I move that out a little bit, bring it away from the rock at a sort of a somewhat of an angle, but keep it low enough that they can't hide behind it. So, and obviously we don't want them to be able to step up onto it. So I'm thinking, where's that tree? Yeah, we're well out from the tree there. Yeah. Around there maybe? Can't actually see where that corner is. Difficult to gauge where that one is. And that's actually the wrong way around. So that's too big a gap there. Very difficult to do because you don't want it to be so high they can hide behind it, but you want it to be high enough that they can't jump onto it. So it's kind of difficult to gauge. I didn't really want this to be a building episode. That's kind of where we've ended up, isn't it? But seeing as they destroyed the stuff anyway, it needs replacing. So it seems logical to try to achieve at least some kind of a solution. I think this will probably be, we'll do an extra piece here and I'll just join the two together with it. So somewhere around about there maybe. That'll leave a little gap, but I don't think that'll matter. And looks like it's going to rain. Okay, let's get rid of this. Right, so we're back to kind of where we were. Yeah, I think that guy was running towards me as I ran round the back of the base, and I ran up the top, and I think he went up that side, but not to worry. Alright, let's switch these lights off before we use all of our power. Okay, what sort of state are we in? We're not in a very good state, are we? That needs topping up. A couple of those. Put this lot away. We need a new hammer soon, aren't we? Right. Chuck a fuel brick on the fire, and let's get going. And we do need to sort out the fertilizer, but I'll worry about that later, I think. We've got a bear and a wolf down here, I think. Wandered off a bit. Yeah, so we're going to have a storm today, which is great for the power, but not so great for the looting. I don't think it makes any difference to the loot spawns, but it makes a difference to me, because I can't hear anything. I can't hear the animals and things when there's thunderstorms going off. Alright, so they're going to need food and water, presumably. Those first, and then rehydrate them. Lovely. Do half and half of this, just in case it makes any difference. I think it does. Yeah, fine on water. There, goes in there. Lovely. So that's topped off, that's topped off, that's topped off. And let the power build up, and then if we need it, it's available. Good. Love it when a plan comes together. Now, I have no idea where the rogues are because we were a little bit busy last night, and I didn't manage to check. So, I think it's going to come as a pleasant surprise. I'm still looking for cotton, not potassium. Oops. So hard to see cotton. I mean, when you see it, you sort of think, how did I not notice that? It's obvious. But that's... Oh, and just despawn. It's fine. That's the nature of the game, isn't it? It's hidden in plain sight. It's kind of the way it's done. if I can ever find a piece of cotton, I will try to point that out and illustrate. Oh, hello. Illustrate what I was referring to. But like when you're running around and there's a piece of cotton there, it's not at all obvious. But once your eyes actually see it, whenever you look in that direction, you can forever see a piece of cotton. Strange like that. But first we have to find a piece. And I'm not seeing any. I don't need rabbits. I think he was the other side of this little hill, actually. I think even if I'd have got the shot lined up correctly, we wouldn't have hit him. I think it would have gone into the ground. Like that. Come on, game, give me a piece of cotton so I can illustrate a point. No, not seeing any at all. The problem is it is just so rare. You can't go out and just find a piece. You happen upon it. And I'm not even sure if the game doesn't spawn it in when certain preconditions are met. Like you've been stood in one area for so long, or you've got so much of something else, or that it seems that there have to be preconditions. But all you guys know the problem I have with cotton. I mean, how do you find it? Do you find a problem finding cotton? Have you got a trick or a method? And if so, please share, because I'd like to know. Because I don't. Ah, there we go, finally. So, from a distance, I suppose it does stand out in this because there's nothing else white around it. But cottonseed. No, just a piece of cotton. So, you know, what caused that to spawn there and not somewhere else? I mean, was it something I did? I have no idea. I think it's just kind of really random, but the chances, the randomness of it is really low. Yeah, I mean the ground here is just green grass, but where you get a lot of these like white flowers and things, which is back in the forest where we just came from, cotton down there is very, very hard to see. Right, I think we're about to lose the light. It's a rainy, miserable, horrible day. We've fended off all the attacks, about all the attacks, pretty much. So I think it's time to head back and have some hot food. Oh, that's a level 1 deer. I don't think I'll bother with it, but I would definitely normally have a go. Alright, where did that bear wander off to? This game definitely wants me to have potassium, doesn't it? It's begging me to take it. Alright then. But I'm not going to use it on principle. I'm kidding. I am shooting the rabbits because it's handy to have small meats cooked in the fridge. You know, oh, another piece. Yeah. More cotton. Yeah, you don't always want big meals. Sometimes you just need something just to top you off before you go out looting or something. And rabbits are really good for that. That's that one. Unusual to find a loot crate on its own. I'm not seeing any others around it. Ah, finally. Heard a bear somewhere, but I don't know where he is. Okay, right, it is getting late in the day, so I think I'll get back, put this lot away, and call it done. door then. So, did I miss any cotton? Did you have to scream at the screen? Don't think I did. Yeah. Might as well cook some of these up. I think we were keeping the apples in there, weren't we? I just haven't got any. Oh, no, they're there. Can't see them for looking. Right. Go up next. And then here. Yeah, I definitely think I prefer the stairs. That ladder hatch was a bit of a pain. In there, yeah. You see, I've got 106 potassium. It's not like I've not been collecting it. Just I've been liking it. And 78 refined in there. So we can always use that if push comes to shove. Okay. So there we go. That's pretty much all I wanted to do on the building side of things. Amtrue, thank you very much for your comment. I may well employ your idea to put a little step in there, just so that when I stand on it I'm a little bit higher, just so I can see down the bottom there. I mean, the alternative is to swap the curved window from downstairs with this one and put this glass piece back downstairs, but I don't really want to do that because I really like having this large open glassed area, and if I could I would probably do the top pieces here as well and have them in glass. But if I wanted a window in there I wouldn't be able to do that. The window downstairs, just rescue this rabbit. The window downstairs gives me a very, very nice view of exactly where I need to see, as you can see. The only disadvantage is that as the hunters are running that way, which they often do, I lose sight of them, and then I have to go upstairs, which it kind of defeats the point, defeats the object. I wonder if I were to fight them from down here, and solely from down here, whether they would always run down into my little trap. We maybe try that next time. So instead of running up to try and see if I can see them, I'll just stay down here and force them to try and come round to shoot me. That might be worth a try. Oops, wrong button. But for now, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to make this just a little bit shorter than the other episodes, hence finishing while it's still light. Simply because the last couple of episodes, as you may have noticed, the YouTube has not finished processing them when I release the video, and that means the first few people to watch the video are going to see a very, very poor quality. And having spent so much time trying to get the quality high, the last thing I want to do is have you guys watching them in low quality. So I'm going to cut this a little bit short, and I'm going to try and upload it a little bit earlier, and hopefully it'll all be ready for release date. But we'll just have to see how that goes. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves now. Bye bye.